Hello everyone, welcome, I'm Solon, and this is Rainy Day Let's Play. This is the 6th episode of Uncharted. In our last few episodes, God, what did we do? So much. We are, currently, we skydove into... Oh! That was apparently the wrong move. Okay, it was a false ledge. Trick jump. Okay, so apparently we're supposed to go around the giant ledge. We can't just bionic jump over it. Anyway, we last left off. We're on the opposite end of an island, far from where our plane crashed, and where Elena Fisher has somewhere landed on this island, and we're gonna fight a whole bunch of bad guys that are apparently also on this island. All of these, and more, and many, many more bullets. Oh god, I need to hide from... Hiding behind cover behind the ledge is not working as well as I thought it would. Also, jumping the wrong way is not going to help either. That's okay. I didn't need that, like, health. Okay, now we're finally in a good position. We can take these guys out. Who put these guys at the top of a waterfall? I feel like maybe they were just on a walk together, enjoying the scenery, and they were like, oh my god, this guy right here, are they serious? Is this Drake guy serious? And they were like, well, better take care. Oh, now we're dead. You know, one of those kinds of cute crony things. Anyway, for this episode, we're going to talk about, kind of looking at what the subtitle of this game, Drake's Fortune, means. Oh, or we're gonna completely jump off the edge. Oh, is some kind of weird quick time event coming up? Yep, that's exactly what that is that I failed. Although minus the quick time cue. No, like, smashing circle buttons, but essentially that's... What? What? Oh god. Oh, I better just get on with this, because this has gone downhill, or down waterfall, very quickly. Anyways, so, Nathan Drake. We've got this Nathan Drake guy. Nathan Drake is a boy who is in search of his identity in a couple different ways. He has an idea of what makes him a Drake by name, and his fortune is not really in material wealth like his ancestor, but I guess in a way of saying it, kind of in a greater vanity, in that he's looking for his own personal vindication. Whoa. Alright. We'll just, cross this bridge real quick. Oh. I think the car is dead. And this is how you climb a waterfall. If you've done it any other way, you've done it wrong. Oh no. Oh no. Can't be in the water. I guess it's okay to be in this water. Or not. Anyways. So, Drake is looking for his own personal vindication. I guess the pursuit of truth within Drake's lineage? Whose son is he, or... Is his great ancestor actually this famous explorer, and was he really dead? All these kinds of things. And so it's this like classic American pursuit. Who am I? Because I don't really know anymore, but I need to know the truth. Looking back down lineage and heritage, super American pastiche. And so, essentially, this is where Drake's fortune truly lies. But if we also get some material wealth and some infamy, then that's cool too. If we actually find El Dorado, oh my god, find El Dorado. I'm not gonna look that gift horse in the mouth. Speaking of gift horses. Oh my gosh, it's so cute! I like the little shell belt buckle. That was adorable. I want more of those. I want many more of those. They will go for so much on my Etsy. Anyways, so if we can get some material wealth as long as and infamy with our finding the truth of where we come from and stuff, then you know, that's cool. That's good. Good for us. Especially if you're Sully. Bless his hella dead, totally, incredibly dead soul who's totally dead with like intense dead disease. Okay, so this is what they mean when they say Drake's fortune. This is where Drake's fortune really lies. Hey, that's half of a plane. And there's the other half. Oh, these poor guys. I almost feel bad about the hell that I'm about to raise on them. Or my gun has misfired. I wash my hands of this. That was a terrible accident. Guess I'm gonna have to do this all the hard way. Dang it. I probably could have just like thrown a grenade in there and just been done with all of them in one shot, but dang it. Oh well. Okay, so if we take the Drake fortune idea, you can like totally intersect that with the unselfish, quote unquote, unselfish grave robbing of a Indiana Jones. He's an archaeologist and a man of education. And to an extent, similarly, that kind of like helpless romantic like Drake is. But he's coming from an educational pursuit for truth, as opposed to a personal pursuit like Drake is. Drake's very personally invested in it, making for a different feel than Indiana Jones, who is like, I must find this for the university. Or that's probably Jones's dad. Either way. So, in classic Indiana Jones-esque adventure fashion, we've got us, good guys, and we've got them, bad guys. They're the other. And all of the bad guys are dark-skinned for this part, which is a huge problem, but without knowing the larger scope of this game, I can't really comment on it yet. It may be intentional to this part of the game. I doubt that this is like a Resident Evil 5 type of thing. Anyways, more importantly, all of these bad guys represent greed, which serves as a great foil to Drake's search for identity. A more personal and romantic fortune as opposed to strict wealth. Ironically, this is the exact same thematic dichotomy that haunts the ghost of Sir Francis Drake, who is an evil pirate to the Spanish, but one who deems knighthood to the English. Punch to the face. So you got this kind of like historical kickback where you've got a guy whose history itself in reality is somewhat tarnished by whether he was in it for himself or for something greater, or if that something greater actually like means anything. What does it actually mean to serve the queen? And what does that mean when you're, you know, accruing wealth by burning down cities? Drake, 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 no, you shouldn't be in here. There's a reason. I mean, they weren't even in here. What are you doing? Why do you have a Guitar Hero controller for a dashboard? This is a terrible idea.
Sweet.
This is a great idea. God, if they make me do a quick time event, I'm gonna fail the crap out of it.
Oh no. Elena.
That face was so cute. He was so almost worried. Okay, anyway, I guess the point of comparing it to historical Sir Francis Drake is that you've got greed and fortune, and these essentially paint the ethics of a treasure hunter. But it's not really a black and white between greed and fortune. It's a very gray area. Okay, where am I going from here? I thought I was supposed to... Guess I'm not actually going towards the parachute like I thought I was. Oh, you know what? It's probably going to be one of those things where it's like, you gotta kill all these guys before the next group comes out. Is there another... Oh, here comes more. Oy vey. I like how they could intentionally, infinitely stretch out this game just by, you know, adding encounters like this. The Borderlands Guide to Writing Games. I would assume that grenades that take that long should not be stayed around. So, when we talk about, I brought up greed and fortune, and we're talking about the ethics, which is not the same as truth, which is what Drake's looking for, which is what is supposed to be like guiding this. Truth, like the truths Drake and Jones are seeking, are actually very finite binaries. They're either this is true or this is false. Ethics are anything but binary, and most of the time anything but true or false. Nathan Drake picks up all of these trinkets he finds on the ground. As a treasure hunter, is he being greedy or is he fortunate? Is this his fortune? Is there even a distinction to be made between those qualities? The game indicates that greed is for bad guys and fortune is for good guys. But do we even bother acknowledging the game's distinction in our own analysis, and to what extent do we do that? Right on cue. There's our exit has been made for us. This is exactly what I was looking for. Oh no, this is... Dang it. See? Okay. I was trying to be very clever. You can kind of like stagger your opponents when you shoot at them. And so I was like, alright, I'll just kind of slowly spray all four guys with my assault rifle instead of focusing on any one of them. They'll be staggered and they'll eventually go down. Unfortunately, the only time that doesn't work is in close quarters with two guys with shotguns. Okay. Sorry. They're gone. They're gone. It's over. It's okay. We can move on, and we can just not use assault rifles anymore. I'm fine with it. I'll get over it. The really, really wimpy assault rifle. Oh. He said, "Oh, also."
Watch where I'm going.
Poor guy. The game. I didn't even have to. I mean, the game didn't even give that poor guy a chance.
Hang on, Elena.
Okay, that's where we're headed. You know, we'll just like climb all over the side of this mountain. This is what is the shortest distance between 2 points? Across some giant mountain crevasse. You know, over the side of a stone face. That is obviously the most logical and best way to go. Because these, I guess, mercenaries or whatever we're fighting against, they wouldn't have any simple way to get from their base to their outpost, you know, like by car or anything. Oy. Nathan Drake, you need to find some better shortcuts. Get a map. This poor guy probably would never suspect that someone could possibly be behind him with a shotgun. Oh, also, that's probably a bad thing. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of these kinds of questions about what is greed, what is fortune. They're not really meant to be answered in any kind of strict way, but if you would, I would very much appreciate it. Because there's still a lot of different answers, and there's a lot of great ways that you can use those to jump into a bigger analysis while we shoot up a whole bunch of these rebel or kick them in the face. That was an exciting option that I did not know that I was capable of. So yeah, we're just looking at a bunch of different ways to analyze the meanings behind the idea of Drake's fortune. like, I guess another follow-up question is, like, to what extent could we be following... This blind fire is not much of a blind option, but also not much of an aim option. It's kind of the worst of both worlds, as I come out of cover and I can't aim. Anyway, those guys are over. Sorry, so what kinds of parallels can we find between Sir Drake and Nathan Drake in oh god, this is not going to go well. Yep, that's it for me. Snuck up on both sides. Ooh, shiny. Oh, this'll go better for me. Sweet. Yeah, we can heal, and oh my god, this is... Oh, or we could just lose our gun. That's okay. We'll do this the slow way. Very methodical. Very almost surgical in patience. Take that right in your shoulder! You could just call those out. Thigh shot, thigh shot. Sounds so, you know, engaged. Right in the kneecap. God, there's so many of these guys. I don't even care anymore about the whole good guy get up. Just really want to, you know, move on. Sorry, buddy, we've been through this before. Anywho, hopefully when history resolves itself, you and I happen to end up on the fortune side, and not the greed side, because really only in movies and history is it all so black and white. Most of the time it's much grayer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in episode 7 when we start climbing a fortress now, apparently.